in the beginning. He said, well, Magnus is his favorite player, but he loves the entertainment of watching Arjun Erigaisi.
And let's hope for something crazy. I mean, no isolated queen's pawn, no disrespect to that type of game, but I want to see some fireworks. I want to see, you know, sharp stuff, pawn advances on the sides, things like that.
That would be very cool. And Arjun, he's played the Jabava London system, which is known for its fiery attacks here. Magnus is not taking the bait. Magnus is not putting any pawns in the center yet, because that would allow the white knight to jump forward and potentially threaten some forks. Arjun loves pushing these pawns forward, but Magnus, he's done it every single game. He's fianchettoed his bishop on the long diagonal, and he's going to try and make it more positional. He did something very similar against Gukesh a few years ago, Magnus, in the World Cup, in this exact opening.
Arjun Erigaisi, the Indian Grandmaster of number 4 in the world, formerly a 2800 player, against Magnus Carlsen, the world number 1. These two have played each other many, many times. Arjun, one of the players who doesn't show Magnus that much respect, maybe?
Yeah, he's never afraid of attacking Magnus. That's rare, very rare in world chess. That means he takes some hits. He's had a lot of losses against Magnus, but he's also taken a couple of wins here and there. And it would be nice to see him really go for Magnus's throat. Magnus has gone for what we almost call the hippopotamus defense. That would be the black knight on f6, maybe being back on e7 instead. That means just wallowing in your first 2-3 ranks, not stepping too far forward, just kind of waiting for your moment. But there we go. Arjun presses the chaos button. He's castled on the long side.
Yeah, this is going to be who can rush to the other's king first, right? Double advances.
Yeah. Those pawns are possibly stepping forward in the near future. As are these pawns, knowing Arjun Erigaisi.
We got exactly what we want in this matchup. Arjun Erigaisi on 6.5 points. Magnus in sole lead heading into round 8 with the perfect score of 7. It's a cool matchup. Nothing decided yet. Arjun Erigaisi is one of 2 players on 6.5. And Sina move ahead is one of several players on 6 points. Not decided yet who's going to win this still. 4 rounds to be played.
Yeah, knowing Magnus, of course he wants to win this game, partly because he's playing a super strong opponent, but he is thinking about the 11 out of 11 just as much as he's thinking about tournament victory. Magnus is always looking for new challenges. Like, he's done it all before. He's won Title Tuesday 40-something times, 41 times. He wants the full house. He wants the perfect score, but Arjun wants Magnus's scalp. He wants to push forward. Magnus has blocked it, so if this advances, he can keep the position closed.
And if you're Magnus here, do you just forgo castling? Do you not think about, because you're kind of castling straight up into the firing line if you elect to do so?
Yeah, and I mean, we heard him actually very briefly say it on his round 2 game. In round 1, he castled on move 28, which is very late. Round 2, he castled move 26. And yeah, castling here would just be disastrous due to this pawn hanging. So maybe, if anything, he's going to castle the other way. But he's keeping his opponent guessing. That's the strategy that Magnus loves.
Anna is already in a winning position.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Round
Yeah,
8.
she's up a piece in her game, but it is still a little scary. Feels like she opened her position. There's some open F file going on with 2 rooks staring down towards her king, but we'll see how that one develops on the side.
Yeah, she won 2 in a row, then she's lost 2 in a row. Can she get back on the winning streak now? Anna Crumling in round 8. All right, Arjun Erigaisi is better on the clock. Magnus ticking under 3 minutes here. So much happening on this board. It's chaos.
Yeah, it's a traffic jam. It's really congested. No trades, no pawns, no pieces off this board yet. And Magnus really needs to decide what to do with his king. Wow, he takes that knight off. He's not happy to keep that fianchetto bishop any longer. His idea is to block the center, or at least it would have been if white hadn't traded off now. And okay, he still does block the center. He's trying to cut the board in half. He's saying, okay, I've closed the flank, the center, and the right side, the king side here that you want to attack on. Now I'm going to attack your king. This will be his next move.
Now it looks very strong for white to prevent castling queenside, like locking black's king in either the middle or the very dangerous right side of the board. Is that something you would consider? Bishop to c7.
Ooh, I like it. Yeah, you're going to win this tournament you're playing, by the way. I can feel it. That's a very interesting move. I guess for now that wouldn't come with a threat, so black could maybe nudge the bishop, but definitely, I mean, he's setting it up, right? He's saying that's unattractive anyway because it's on an open flank, and this is a really nasty threat, almost trapping the black queen. and at least preventing castling from this side. Not that Magnus wanted to anyway. And okay, he says he's not going to castle at all on that flank, Magnus Carlsen. Watch out, big threat. Rook takes knight, a very thematic sacrifice. This appears in all sorts of openings, just destroying the king's shelter. Rook for knight is not a big material investment. That would be a huge way to set up an attack for Magnus. So Arjun will dodge that, most likely, protecting or moving his knight.
Virtual thinking like Arjun Erigaisi. Do you have the same style as what's your chess style, would you say?
Everyone wants to be like the I'm playing brilliant moves and sacrificing line. It just typically I have like one brilliant idea, but I never see the follow-up is what I want to say. So it's not very brilliant. It's like I might play a sacrifice, but then lose horrendously after not succeeding with the attack. That's how a lot of games go.
Yeah, that is the pain of chess, right? To find the follow-up. I can relate to that. What is Arjun's style, David?
It's chaotic.
To find the follow-up as well.
Yeah. He's very good at finding the follow-up.
Yeah.
He's kind of very high jeopardy type of player. He takes massive risks. He'll never take the easy way out, never play for a draw, never give the opponent any easy moves. And Eval Bar says, good for black suddenly.
There is a pawn up for grabs here if you dare.
Ooh.
Do you dare, David?
I normally dare, but I might have dared that one actually. Queen takes that pawn. But he wants the queens off instead, Magnus Carlsen. So it's down to the endgame, and black's slightly better because knights are better than bishops when it's blocked. And I would expect, there we go, for that trade to happen. Black has my favorite pawn structure, connect 4, normally super strong, and black's going to switch attentions to this file now, open line.
A lot of love for Arjun Erigaisi in the chats. Anyone rooting for Magnus? Let us know. Who are you rooting for in the game? Who do you hope wins Title Tuesday Game Week 7? Let us know. Send the players your love. And who will win this game? What do you guys think?
Oh, this is a Magnus type of position. It's not an Arjun type of position. Arjun, we said he likes the high intensity positions, the really fiery battles, but this is more of a positional grind. And Magnus has just pocketed a pawn. It's an ugly pawn to win. These are not really a full pawn advantage, but he's opened up a line for his rooks. They've got this line, they've also got the other line, and backward pawns on both of those files.
It's going to be interesting to see. Ali Reza Frouzja was the winner of Game Week 6. He's lost 2 games today. Probably not fighting to win Title Tuesday with Magnus on fire, but he is in a winning position here in round 8. Anna Kramling, massively better in round 8, keeping a close eye on her as well. She's streaming from the Dave Cave. And Magnus, much better. And they're equal on the clock.
Equal on the clock. I think that's Arjun's best hope, at least of winning this game. Maybe he'll dig deep, hold a draw on the board, but on the clock is his best chance. Magnus still a pawn up. These 2 pawns don't look great right now, but there are ideas, if all the rooks come off, of sacrificing and running this pawn through later. Knights are notoriously bad at stopping corner pawns, so watch out for Magnus to try and eke out some advantage. He wants the rooks off the board. That will win him the game, Magnus.
Arjun does also have potential for a pass pawn on the left side with a trade there, but it's flipping back and forth here, David. What's happening? Tell us.
Yeah, I'm confused why it's so much better for black. You can flick in a nice check there. He wants to go for this pawn instead. I think Magnus should have actually retreated his own knight. Now it's back to level material. That was not a good idea for Magnus. He needed to just step his knight back, defend the pawn in the corner. He was still a pawn up for nothing. Instead, it's level, and Magnus might be bailing out now. That black knight is trapped if you don't give a draw. Ooh, okay, the white king didn't go to the square, I expected it. Now it's actually caught in 2 minds. Now the black knight is coming back.
Oh.
Ooh, and this pawn's dropping. Among other things, the rook comes in instead. Magnus, look how active his pieces are. Every time I start to doubt him, he maneuvers so well in the endgame. That pawn stepping forward. The white knight is actually about to be kicked off its nice perch. Magnus is better. Almost winning according to the eval bar. Just needs to dodge the checks.
Incredible play by Magnus Carlsen. He's fighting to go up to 8 out of 8. Massively better against world number 4 Arjun Erigaisi. Clocks are ticking though. Will this be a time scramble eventually?
Yeah, the time scramble started. Magnus has started pre-moving. That knight is almost trapped though. There's a rook check. That's looking very tasty right now. Kicking the white king back. Is he going to go hunting for the white knight now? Yes, he is. That white knight's been kicked away. There's a clear path forward for the f-pawn as well. That's going to cost white a piece. He's got to take it before it's too late. And Magnus, it's all about the clock. 15 seconds. He's 2 pawns up. He's totally winning on the board. Can he make a new queen before it's too late? Can he keep both pawns intact? He grimaces Magnus. If all the pawns disappear, it's a draw.
And it's a red clock for Magnus Carlsen. Look how calm Arjun Erigaisi is. Can he take Magnus on the clock?
The knight dropped. Arjun pre-moved. He lost his knight. And now he can take the rook. Magnus is going to deliver checkmate with just a few seconds left. He leans back. Magnus takes the win.
Oh.
These games are some grinds.
Some grinds. Wow, that was an intense finish. Magnus Carlsen wins on the board, but only 8 seconds on the clock. He was a little bit stressed in the end there. He was not super comfortable, I think.
If Arjun hadn't blundered his knight, I think Arjun might have taken that on the clock, or at least saved it. That would have been very close, but he hung his knight, hung his rook. Magnus too good.
Magnus too good. Magnus 8 out of 8. I mean, what do you think of Magnus today, Virtual?
It's shaping up. I mean, people have doubted, is he going to be low on sleep? Is he going to be tired with all going on in his life? But he's looking very, very solid.